Hi, welcome to another episode. This one is on the miracle tree, the Moringa Oleifera. That's the botanical name for it. What you're seeing here is in the middle of summer, peak summer, completely dry season up in the northern hemisphere. We're about 13 degrees north of the equator, right outside Bangalore. What you're seeing are a bunch of these, drumstick trees. They're called, drumstick trees up throughout the culture in India. The, it has parts of this tree which are completely edible, which is the leaves, the drumstick itself, the pods, the long pods. I don't have them on this particular tree, but there are a few others that I'll show you around. Um, and of course, the flowers. So people are able to consume this throughout the country and also in parts of Africa. It's a United Nations recommended food because it has so many fantastic properties. It is rich in antioxidants. It has all the 9 essential amino acids which the body can't produce. It's all found in this miracle tree, and it's very high in protein as well. So it's recommended for malnourished, countries, for children to be, surviving on this. It's actually very nutritious. It has a slightly astringent taste to it, so it's a bit, strong. But there are fantastic recipes which you can complement that taste, and make some delicious recipes out of it. What we have done in this farm with these trees is we have used them as companion plants, right? You will see that they have been planted next to other fruit trees, serving two purposes. One is it becomes, through its dappled shade, it is able to allow the main host tree to come up, and in this case the host tree is a jackfruit tree. It has come up very well, and the one next to it is the moringa. The moringa actually happens to be a nitrogen fixing tree, so which means on its roots are these little nodules which take in the atmospheric nitrogen and release it into the soil. So they are able to be symbiotic in nature and providing immediate nitrogen to the roots of the plant around it or everywhere around it. So it's a great plant in that sense, and it's a drought resistant tree. It's native to the Indian subcontinent, and it grows very well in these arid conditions of Tamil Nadu, and other dry places. Most families actually consider this to be really sacred, and they will try to have one in their back garden, in their kitchen garden, and it's a constant source of both drumsticks as well as fresh leaves, um, for their dietary supplements. So what you're seeing here is a moringa tree which has been coppice cut. Um, what that means is, like, the main trunk has been cut at a certain height, and that is really to encourage a thick growth of new shoots that comes all around right next to it. It has some very ergonomic benefits, which is you can actually harvest the leaves right from at a very good height, right at the shoulder height, and it has dense foliage in this space. So this is a very common technique called coppicing it, and it actually encourages further growth. So we've come to a part in the farm where I wanted to show you this particular moringa tree, which has no leaves anymore, but it has these massive thick pods which is growing up here. Probably it's out of frame. A pod looks like this, and it's full of seeds. This is ready to grow into seedlings. So the seeds look like this, and each one of them is essentially can grow into a full-fledged plant, right? And that's what you're seeing. So it's a whole pod of seeds, and if you are able to see up there, these are all these pods, the seed pods that are growing up there, and It makes an excellent soup if you want to have that. Just cut it into pieces and boil it. The hot water. It's an excellent, very nutritious soup with the seed pods, and you can chew the seeds as well. And of course, like we already covered, when you have the the leaves, that makes another. You can add that to the soup as well, and makes a delicious, a nutritious recipe as well.